Kia ora, hello, Katrin here, Inspire New Beginnings. Family and family patterns. There is this lovely saying, you can not choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And on a deeper level, that, in my opinion, is not quite true, because when you believe in a soul and in coming more often to this life, the soul is actually choosing your family members, your mother, your father, and your siblings for you, because you want to experience certain things and learn certain things. So that's now my belief in this lifetime. And therefore, yes, on some level, I have chosen my family. And in particular, as some of you know, I had a rather challenging relationship with my father, but also with my mother. And when families come together, even families that are not your own, when you are suddenly part of a family gathering, sometimes you are getting triggered, including myself. And it's interesting, if it's not your family, somehow it is a little bit easier to do the observation part rather than really falling into your own patterns or your own emotions. However, when that happens, one of the things I really learned is helpful, and believe you me, I still tap into certain of my own very old family patterns, and recently have. But what I've experienced is, through my journey with two-pointing, I have simply learned it is a trigger, emotions are coming up, and I am allowing those emotions to surface, however uncomfortable they may be, because when I allow them to surface, I also allow them to release. So instead of what my old kind of protection mechanism would have been, is lashing out, being aggressive, making comments that I would regret afterwards, I stayed with that really uncomfortable feeling. I observed what was going on. I realized it's still a very old pattern of mine. And then I supported myself by doing what I needed. Which in my case very often is just to withdraw. When I withdraw, I have the time to reflect. I also have the time to experience and release those emotions and observe all the behavior patterns that would come after I am triggered in the past. Observe them, see, realize most of the time they are not actually benefiting me, quite the contrary, and then asking for support and releasing them. A lot of us these days, possibly this weekend, because it's another family gathering kind of weekend, are experiencing those family patterns again and again. For some of us, they are beautiful, amazing memories. We love to connect. And for some of us, we are reminded again of some stories from the past, and it's easy then to fall into the story, the trauma, and that's one of the things I definitely would like to encourage you. Allow the emotions to surface, no matter how uncomfortable they are. Release them so that they run through your body, but then you can let go of them, because anything we are holding on to is not good for our physical body in particular, but also not for our emotional state and our mental state. So release is the key for anything. Allow them, release them in love. Understand it is simply a pattern that you may even have created in the past for your own protection. So I'm not saying any of these family patterns are bad or destructive or anything. Maybe there was a good reason for you to create that pattern, or you simply have just accepted them when you were really little as part of how a family is functioning. So all we do now is kind of revisiting, asking the question, is this really true? When we are being triggered, understanding, most importantly, it has more to do with you or me rather than the situation and rather than the other people. And then feeling into it, and if it's really uncomfortable, letting it go. With, how do you say it, with ease and grace, or in love and peace. I wish you an awesome weekend. I wish you to maybe even look at your family, no matter how you grew up, with a different perspective, so that you can find something that you hold on to that's positive and that's uplifting and that's strengthening yourself. And believe you me, there always is. There's always two sides to every coin. Greetings from France. I am currently in this absolutely amazing estate here, enjoying the beautiful gardens, the birds, the roses, the cheese in France and all that comes with it, and look forward to connect with you soon again. Have a marvelous weekend. Bye for now.